And hello, my friends. This is Kurt Bergland with Pine Tar Baseball. Great Teams of the 20th Century, Volume 2. This is a demo game for you for Pine Tar to take a look at the set. Today, two different but similar teams. The 1978 Boston Red Sox, who, of course, lost the famous one-game playoff to the New York Yankees for the American League East Championship after winning 99 games, are the visiting team today, and the home team is the 1925 World Series champion Pittsburgh Pirates, winners of 95 games, and the World Series in 7 games over Walter Johnson and the Washington Senators. The opposing pitchers today, for the Red Sox, it's Louis Tiant, who was on the downward side of his career, but still very, very effective in 1978. And he'll be opposed by right-hander Lee Meadows, who was 19-10, and he was pretty much the ace of a very good Pittsburgh Pirates pitching staff in 1925. This Pirates team had a little bit of everything. They could score runs, they could shut you down, and they had plenty of dysfunction in the locker room, starting with their top man, Bill McKechnie. The Red Sox, of course, had their fair share of dysfunction as well. So, two very good teams facing off who have those things in common going today on the Pine Tar table. Let's get to the starting lineups and roll some Pine Tar one more thing. If you're interested in the set or in the game, I will send you the PDF of the game for free for asking. My email is Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. This set is available in both PDF and card form. Just tell me what you want. My PayPal is Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. All of the teams in the set are in the video description for this video. Take a look, see what you think. The PDF is $14.99. The cards are $59.99, delivered via UPS to your door. All right, with all of that said, let's get to the starting lineups for this one. No DH today. We're in Pittsburgh at Forbes Field. And the batting order for the visiting Boston Red Sox of 1978 vintage. Let's turn some lights on at Forbes. Leading off at shortstop, it's Rick Burleson. Batting second in center field, Fred Lynn. Batting third in right field today, Jim Rice. Batting fourth in left field, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fifth behind the plate, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth at first base, George Scott. Batting seventh at third base, watch out in those first base box seats, it's Butch Hobson. And batting eighth at second base, it's Jerry Remy. On the mound, batting ninth, it's Louis Tiant. Tiant is an A pitcher on the road, and he remains an A pitcher the third time through the lineup. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can give you 7 innings and more if it's going well for him. All right, for Pittsburgh. Leading off in center field, it's Max Carey. Batting second at second base, Eddie Moore. Batting third in right field, Kai Kyler. Batting fourth in left field, it's Clyde Barnhart. Batting fifth at third base, Pie Traynor. Batting sixth at shortstop, Glenn Wright. Batting seventh at first base, George Grantham. And batting eighth behind the plate, it's Earl Smith. On the mound, it's Lee Meadows. Meadows at home is an A-plus pitcher the first 2 times through the order. He remains an A-plus pitcher the third time through. And after that, no strikeout or walk modifiers for Lee. He can give you 8 innings and more if it's going well. And he is finishing his warm-up tosses and getting ready to face Rick Burleson. Going to be using 2 dice here today. Well, 3 sometimes. When we do an error check, we'll bring out the blue one for the error checks. The red die is the 10s digit. The white die is the 1s digit. Everything will be on the cards here, except for a couple of charts we use for pine tar, but most of your rolls are determined right here. Don't forget, for pine tar, pitchers affect the outcomes on 0 and 5 numbers from 0 to 50. So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Then we consult the pitcher modifier table. All right, we're ready to roll. Rick Burleson standing in against Lee Meadows, the pitch. And Meadows starts the ball game with a walk, and we're underway, and that's not going to make anybody happy. Certainly not Bill McKechnie in that Pirate dugout. So Fred Lynn's up. Meadows the stretch, and the pitch to Freddie. Hit in the air to center, that's Max Carey, and he's going to put it away for out number 1. Jim Rice coming up as Burleson returns to first base. Meadows the stretch and the pitch. Hit to center, toward left center. Fairly deep, but Carey is there, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up Carl Yastrzemski, the left fielder today. Meadows, the stretch, the pitch. And Yaz hits a comebacker, gloved by Meadows. He takes a few steps toward Grantham at first and tosses him the ball to retire the side. The Red Sox are done in the first inning. Bottom of the first, no score. In Pittsburgh, Tiant will face Carey, Moore, and Kyler in the first. Louis whirls, dirls, and throws. Hit to left. Yastrzemski with room puts it away for out number 1. Here comes Eddie Moore. Pittsburgh had several second basemen in 25. This guy was one of them. Pitch from Tiant to Moore. Hey, struck him out, and there's the first one for Louis. 2 down, and now Kyler hit 357 in 1925. Ground ball, Jerry Remy. He's up with it and throws to George Scott, and that retires the Pirates in the first. We've played 1 complete. We've got no score in Pittsburgh. In the Boston second inning, it'll be Fisk, Scott, and Hobson. Righty against Lee Meadows. Meadows winds and delivers to Carlton Fisk. He hits a grounder to third. That's Pie Trainer country. He gloves it and throws to Grantham for out number 1. George Scott, the boomer, coming to the plate. Down year for him, but still good with the glove in 78. The pitch. He walked him. And the boomer strolls down to first base. Here comes Butch Hobson. He could get to the ball. He has neutral range, but oh boy, that error number. Yikes. Meadows the stretch, the pitch to Hobson is trouble. This is drilled into the gap in left field, and it's past Barnhart going to the wall. Hobson around second. He's going to go to third and stop there. It's second and third with 1 out for Remy with Tiant on deck. Lee Meadows in a second inning jam now. And I'm not talking about the kind that you get into with Bachman-Turner overdrive. Meadows the stretch, the pitch to Remy. He's not bunting. He's hitting it in the air to right field. Kyler under it. Scott is tagging. Kyler makes the catch. The throw home is not in time, and Scott scores on the sacrifice fly by Jerry Remy. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Louis Tiant. Hobson still at second base, and 1-0 Boston. Meadows the stretch, the pitch to Louis. Hey, struck him out. That's Meadows first. and retires the side in the second. So, we played 1.5, and it's 1-0 Red Sox. For the Pirates in the second will be Barnhart, Trainer, and Wright coming up as I take a moment to hydrate. All right. Barnhart hit .325, cleanup hitter for the Pirates. Pitch from Tiant. Ground ball, Burleson. He's in the hole, but he's got plenty of arm and throws out Barnhart by a step. 1 down in the second. Now it's Hall of Famer Pie Trainer. .320 for him in 25, the pitch. And this is drilled by Trainer. Down the left field line, Yastrzemski's got to go get it in the corner. Trainer around first, he's going to take second, and the throw comes in from Yaz. It's a 1-out double for the Pirates. Glenn Wright is up with a chance to tie the game. He hit .308. It's a pretty deep lineup for these 25 Pirates. Tiant the stretch, checks Trainer at second. The pitch home to Wright is hit in the air to center. Under it is Lynn, and he puts it away for out number 2. With Trainer staying at second base, now it's Grantham. On deck is Smith, the catcher. Pitch to George Grantham. He walked him. 2 on now with 2 outs for Earl Smith, the left-handed hitting Pirate catcher. .313 for the 8th place hitter. On deck is Meadows, the pitcher. The pitch to Smith. He hit it to left on a line at Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, and that retires the Pirates in the second. After 2 complete, it's 1-0 Boston in Pittsburgh. Meadows will face the top of the Red Sox order in the third. Burleson, Lynn, and Rice, righty, lefty, righty. Meadows winds and delivers to Burleson. To Wright, curving toward the line. Kyler on the run. He makes the catch for out number 1. Lynn up, he's 0 for 1. Pitch from Meadows. Hit to center. That's Max Carey. Back a few steps and puts it away for out number 2. And here comes Jim Rice. Pitch from Meadows. Chopped off Meadows' glove. Rolls toward Wright. He bare hands but drops the ball. Rice is going to beat it anyway, and it's an infield hit for Jim. Yastrzemski up now with 2 outs and Rice at first. Yaz is 0 for 1. Meadows the stretch, checks Rice. The pitch home to Yaz. He hits it to left. It's curving away from Barnhart, but he's going to get there like any man named Clyde would. That retires the Red Sox in the third inning. We've played 2.5. It's 1-0 Boston at Forbes. Tiant is going to face Meadows, and then the top with Carey and Moore. 9-1-2 in the Pirate third. Louis winds and delivers. Hey, strikes out Meadows. That's number 2 for Louis. 1 gone in the third. Carey up, .343 with a .418 on base average. Pretty good leadoff man. Line drive base hit right field. Rice takes it on a hop and throws it back in. Carey can run. We'll see if they put something on. Tiant the stretch. He holds that spot just for a moment. And then the pitch home. And there goes Carey on the steal. The throw down from Fisk to Remy is not in time. Carey steals second. Moore behind in the count 0-1, the tying run in scoring position. He had .298 in 1925. The pitch from Tiant is to left. Yaz under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Kyler with first base open. On deck is Barnhart. 2 outs. Tiant the stretch one more time. And the pitch to Kyler. Hey, ground ball. Got a piece of it. Rolls towards Scott. The boomer's going to take it himself, and that'll retire the side in the third. Played 3 complete. It's 1-0 Boston over the 25 Pittsburgh Pirates. Barnhart up. All of your ordering information for this set is in the description for this video, including a complete list of all the teams in the Great Teams of the 20th Century Volume 2 set. All right, so it's Fisk, Scott, and Hobson one more time in the 4th inning. Meadows winds and delivers to Carlton Fisk and walks him. Fisk's first time on base. Scott walked and scored a run in the second. Meadows, the stretch, the pitch. The boomer takes a big cut and strikes out. That's Meadows' second. And there's one down in the 4th. Now it's Hobson. He doubled in the second. The pitch from Meadows. Ground ball, Grantham. He turns and fires to right for 1. The relay to Meadows is not in time. Hobson beats the rap at first. Fisk is retired at second on the fielder's choice. 3-6 if you're scoring at home, and my goodness if you are. Hobson, 1 for 2, is at first base. There's 2 outs, and now it's Remy with Tiant on deck. Meadows the stretch, the pitch home. Ground ball, Moore. He's going to go the short way to right, covering second, and that will retire the Red Sox in the 4th. Got a good pitchers duel going here. It's 1-0 Red Sox after 3.5. Tiant will face Barnhart, Trainer, and Wright. 4-5-6. 0 for 1 for Barnhart. The pitch. Ground ball, Burleson. In the hole, he gloves it and throws and gets him. 1 down. Trainer 1 for 1. He doubled as one of the 2 Pirate hits. Carey has the other. The pitch. Ground ball, Hobson. Everybody duck in the first base box seats. He throws, and Scott makes the catch at first base. And that retires Pie Trainer. 2 outs. And Glenn Wright, 0 for 1. Ground ball, Hobson one more time. They're going to duck, and he throws, and Scott stretches and makes the play at first. It's a 1-2-3 4th inning for Tiant. He's retired 5 in a row, and 7 of the last 8. He's on a little bit of a roll here. We go to the 5th. It's 1-0 Boston. Meadows will face Tiant, and then the top with Burleson and Lynn. 9-1-2 for the Red Sox in the top of the 5th. Pitch from Lee Meadows. Hey, broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 1 down. 3rd strikeout for Meadows. Burleson. 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch. He walks him again. That's the 4th walk for Lee Meadows. One of them has come home to score. He's allowed only 2 hits, however. Lynn at the plate. 0 for 2 for Freddie. Both flyouts to Max Carey in center field. The pitch. It's a hit, but we have a ending in a 0, so we got to check the modifier table. Meadows is an A+ at home. Hey, struck him out. That's 4 for Meadows. Rice 1 for 2. Burleson still at first. Meadows the stretch and the pitch to Jim. Hey, the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. He strikes out the side. He's got 5 now. We've completed 4.5. We're halfway through, and it's 1-0 Boston. In the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Grantham, Smith, and Meadows for Pittsburgh. 7-8-9 against Tiant. Grantham, 326. The pitch. Ground ball, Remy. He gloves it to his left, throws to Scott, and there's one down. Smith up now, 0 for 1. The pitch. And that one goes to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. He walks him. Smith is on base, and that'll bring up Meadows, and that gives Lee something to do. Not a great bunter, not a terrible bunter. How do they want to play this? Tiant the stretch. Smith at first. The pitch to Meadows. Lee squares to bunt. He gets it down and pops up to Tiant. Louis catches it in the air, fires to Remy covering first, and they catch Smith off base. It's a 1-4 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by the Red Sox, and that ends the 5th for the Pirates. We've played 5, and it's 1-0 Boston. Yaz, Fisk, and Scott in the 6th. 4, 5, 6 hitters. And he walks him. Leadoff walk number 5 for Meadows, and Fisk is up now. 0 for 1 with a walk himself. The pitch to right, curving toward the line. Kyler on the run. He's going to get there for out number 1. Yaz returns to first base, and now it's the boomer, George Scott. 0 for 1, walk, whiff, run scored. The pitch. Ground ball right. He gloves it to his right. Flips to Moore at second base. The relay to Grantham is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Pirates. And that'll end the Red Sox 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-0 Boston. These teams could both score, but not in this game so far. Top of the order for Pittsburgh, Carey, Moore, and Kyler. They are a combined 1 for 6. This man has the 1. It's Carey. He also stole a base. The pitch. Ground ball, Burleson to his left. Plants, throws to Scott, and there's 1 down. No Pirates hits since the 3rd inning, and only 1 base runner since then. Moore is 0 for 2. The pitch from Tiant. It's a walk, but we have the modifier because it ends in a 0. And he struck him out with baked beans. Gas. 3 strikeouts for Moore. For Tiant, 3 strikeouts. Nobody on, 2 outs in the 6th. Kyler 0 for 2. Chopped on the infield off Tiant's glove. Rolls toward Remy. Kyler's legging it out, and he beats the Rap at first. Barnhart at the plate. Kyler is fast. Barnhart's 0 for 2. The pitch from Tiant is taken by Barnhart. There goes Kyler. The throw down to Remy is not in time, and Kyler steals second. He's in scoring position with 2 outs now for Barnhart to drive in if he can. Tiant the stretch. Pitch to Clyde. Hit to left. Into left center. Yastrzemski on the run, and he gets there for out number 3. That retires the Pirates in the 6th. Tiant's only allowed 3 hits. He's walked 2. He's struck out 3. And most importantly, nobody's crossed the pay station for Pittsburgh. 1-0 after 6. In the Red Sox 7th, it'll be Hobson, Remy, and Tiant, 7, 8, 9. Butch, 1 for 2. The pitch. Base hit for Hobson to right field. Second hit for Butch. It's going to bring up Remy. Remy can bunt, but Tiant's on deck. Meadows the stretch, the pitch to Jerry Remy, and get to the catch, and oh my God, I smell gas at the ranch, Jack. Let's see where it's going. It's going to right field. Kyler on the run. Kyler gets there to make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Tiant coming up as Hobson returns to first. We're in the top of the 7th. It's 1-0 Boston. Tiant's been up twice. He has struck out twice. The pitch. He's swinging away. Hey, struck him out. That's number 6 for Meadows. And number 3 for Louis Tiant. He's got the hat trick. Burleson up now 0 for 1 with a pair of walks on the day. Hobson at first. He dotted him. A hit by pitch. Burleson goes down to first. 2 on now with 2 outs for Fred Lynn. Rice looms on deck. Meadows the stretch, the pitch to Lynn, and we've got a rare play check. And Hal Smith gets his glove in the way, and we've got catcher's interference. Catcher's interference, that's going to load the bases. Hobson goes to third, Burleson to second. Lynn goes down to first, and Rice comes to the plate with the bases dripping with Red Sox. Nowhere to put them, and there's 2 men out in the 7th. Red Sox looking for insurance. Meadows the stretch, the pitch home. To center and deep. Max Carey on his horse. He's going to get there right in front of the batting practice screen in center field in Forbes Field. That will retire the Red Sox. It's time to stretch them out in Pittsburgh. 1-0 Red Sox. In the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Trainer, Wright, and Grantham. A combined 1 for 5 with a walk. This man has the hit by Trainer. He has the only extra base hit for Pittsburgh today. Tiant's throwing a gem. Trainer's 1 for 2. The pitch from Louis is going to be trouble. Inside the line one more time. Yaz has to go get it before it rattles around in the corner. Trainer around first and takes second for a double with nobody out. That's going to get the Red Sox bullpen started. And Dick Drago going to start to throw along with Tom Bergmeyer. My personal Red Sox security blanket, and I think Don Zimmer's as well. Wright is 0 for 2. Tiant the stretch. The pitch to Glenn. He squares to bunt. And oh my goodness, it's not going to work. It's to the Boomer. Boomer fires to third base. Hobson applies the tag, and it's a fielder's choice that gets the lead runner. Wright is safe at first on the fielder's choice. Trainer is tagged out at third. And there's a man at first with 1 out now for Grantham, 0 for 1. Tiant the stretch, and the pitch, and a base hit for Grantham. This goes to Wright. Rice fires it in. Wright is around second. He's going to go into third, sliding as Grantham is holding first. The throw cut off by Burleson, and it's first and third for Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Smith coming to the plate. 49 on the bunt. So he's a 50-50 proposition there. On deck is Meadows. Infield is going to play back for 2. Tee out the stretch. The pitch home to Earl Smith. Ground ball, Burleson. He gloves it, goes to Remy for 1. The relay to Scott is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Red Sox infield defense, and that will end the Pirates' 7th. Wow. A golden opportunity wasted by Pittsburgh. So we go to the 8th. It'll be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Scott as the Red Sox cling to a 1-0 lead. Yaz is 0 for 2 with a walk. Meadows winds and delivers. Get to the kitchen, it's a range check. Oh my God, I smell gas. We're all gonna explode. Trainer is a positive defender. He makes the play to Grantham for 1 out. Fisk 0 for 2 with a walk. Meadows winds and delivers to Carlton, and there's a base hit for Fisk. It's a broken bat job that drops in front of Max Carey. Fisk is aboard with 1 out in the 8th. Scott coming to the plate, 0 for 2, but walked and scored the only run of the game back in the 2nd. Pitch to the boomer from Meadows, and something bad. It's a balk. Meadows with a balk moves Fisk to 2nd. That's going to get the Pirate bullpen active. Tom Sheehan and Red Oldham. Lefty-righty double-barreled action in the Pirates bullpen, just the way I like it. Scott still at bat. Meadows may be tiring. The pitch to the boomer. Get to the kitchen. I smell gas again. Oh my God, don't light a match. Ground ball, Trainer. Pye looks Fisk back to 2nd and throws to Grantham for the out. Scott is retired. Hobson is up with Remy on deck. I don't know. I'm going to... walk Butch Hobson intentionally. Pitch to Remy. On deck is Tiant. There's 2 outs. Meadows the stretch. The pitch to Jerry Remy, and it backfires. Base hit for Remy to right field. Fisk around 3rd and puts on the brakes. Hobson stops at 2nd. The bases are dripping with Red Sox. And due up is Tiant, and they're going to go for it here. With a pinch hitter, they're calling Louis back to the bench. Tiant's day is done after 7 innings. He allowed 5 hits. He walked 2. He struck out 3. He allowed no runs. Dick Drago will be the new Red Sox pitcher. And the pinch hitter will be Dwight Evans. Pretty good pinch hitter against Meadows. With the bases loaded in the 8th. Meadows trying to hold the Red Sox with a 1-run lead. So it's Fisk at 3rd, Hobson at 2nd, Remy at 1st, 2 outs, top of the 8th. The pitch to Evans. chopped on the infield off Meadows' glove. Rolls toward Trainer. He's got no play. Fisk crosses the plate. It's 2-0 Red Sox. Hobson slides into third. Remy's at second. And now Evans is at first. 2-0 Boston. Burleson is up. Meadows the stretch and the pitch. Burleson hits it to left center. Carey on the run. Carey gets there. And that will retire the Red Sox in the 8th, but they add an important insurance run, and it's 2-0 Boston as we go to the bottom of the 8th. The new pitcher is Dick Drago. Drago on the road is an A pitcher with a walk modifier on 77. He can give you 2 innings if you need him. And he's going to face a pinch hitter for Meadows here. That's why I was trying to get him through the 8th. And the pinch hitter is going to be Stuffy McInnes, who had a bad adenoid problem, and that's how he got his nickname. No, I'm kidding. He actually liked stuffed animals. He slept with a teddy bear. That's why they called him Stuffy. No, I'm kidding about that too. All right, McInnes. Pinch hitting for Meadows. I'll give you Meadows' numbers. He went 8 innings, allowed 6 hits. He walked 3. He hit a batter. He walked 1 more man intentionally. He struck out 6, allowed 2 runs, both earned, and no home runs. So, Drago will face McInnes, and then the top with Carey and Moore. Drago winds and delivers to Stuffy. Bouncing ball off Drago's glove, rolls toward Hobson. He fumbles it. The ex-quarterback fumbles the ball. Get it? Cross-sport reference. And it's an infield hit for Stuffy McInnes. They take out some Kleenex for him, and Max Carey comes to the plate. In the bullpen, it's Bill Campbell and Tom Bergmeyer. Carey up. Pirates down by 2. Nobody out in the 8th. Carey's 1 for 3. The pitch. Ground ball, Remy. He flips to Burleson at second for 1. The relay to Scott at first is not in time. Carey beats the rap at first. Eddie Moore coming to the plate. On deck is Kyler. Drago the stretch. Carey at first. The pitch home. Carey is holding. Ground ball Burleson to Remy for 1. The relay to Scott, not in time. Moore beats it at first, and he beats the throw at first. And Kyler will be up with 2 outs. Don't want to be misunderstood about what Moore was doing at first base. All right, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm good. All right, Kyler 1 for 3 with the stolen base. Pirates looking for their first run. There's 2 outs in the 8th. He goes deep. We're tied. The pitch is hit to left. It's going to drive Yastrzemski back to the track, but no further. And Carl puts it away for out number 3 in the 8th. We go to the 9th. 2-0 Boston in this pitcher's duel. Red Oldham is coming on, the left-hander, to face Fred Lynn. He will bat in the number 9 spot. Tom Sheehan continues to throw in the Pirates bullpen. Lynn up, the pitch from Oldham. Hey, struck him out. Baked beans. Gas. Lynn is now 0 for 4. First strikeout, first batter faced for Red Oldham, and now it's Rice. They could go to the right-hander, but Yastrzemski's coming. Oldham winds and delivers to Rice, hit in the air, high and deep to left, but Barnhart has room, puts it away for out number 2. Now it's Yaz. Oldham winds and delivers. Ground ball, Grantham. He's going to flip to Oldham covering, and that will retire the Red Sox in the 9th in 1-2-3 fashion. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Drago going to try and close it. Barnhart, Trainer, and Wright coming up for Pittsburgh. It's 2-0 Boston. All right, Barnhart's 0 for 3. Trainer on deck. 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles. The pitch to Clyde. Base hit. Left field drops in front of Yastrzemski, and Barnhart's on. Here comes Trainer. Campbell sits down. Bob Stanley, the steamer, gets up in the pen. Trainer's 2 for 3. Drago the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball, Hobson. He goes to Remy for 1. The relay from Remy to Scott is not in time. Trainer beats the Rap at first, and with 1 out, the Pirates have a base runner at least. That means Glenn Wright is the tying run at the plate. George Wright used to play for Texas. I don't know why I'm calling Glenn Wright George Wright. 0 for 3 for Glenn Wright. Drago the stretch with Trainer at first. The pitch to Wright. Hit in the air but not deep. Left field, Yastrzemski under it and puts it away for out number 2. Last chance saloon, George Grantham, the left-handed batting first baseman for the Pirates, who hit .326. He had a little bit of pop, a little bit of juice in that bat. Trainer's at first. Grantham is the tying run. Drago the stretch, the pitch, and that is going all the way to the screen. It's a wild pitch for Drago. He muscled up on it and bounced it past Fisk. Now Trainer's at second, and Grantham's in there, 1 for 2 with a walk. Drago the stretch, the pitch. 35, it's a walk. We got the pitcher modifier. Hey, struck him out, and Drago gets his first strikeout for the last out of the game. Wow. So Grantham had a chance to tie it up and did not come through. Boston wins this one 2-0. The line score for the Red Sox, 2 runs on 6 hits, and they committed no errors. For the Pirates, no runs on 7 hits, and they committed, I believe catcher's interference is an error, so that will be 1 error. The winning pitcher is Louis Tiant. And the losing pitcher is Lee Meadows. And the save goes to Dick Drago. Hitting star for the Red Sox, well, They didn't really. Fisk was 1 for 3. Scott walked and scored a run. Hobson had 2 hits, but didn't drive anybody in or score anything. Remy hit a sacrifice fly. He was 1 for 3. So kind of a mixed bag offensively for the Red Sox, or maybe less than a mixed bag offensively, but they get the win on the road against the 1925 Pirates. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out the ordering information for this set. Great Teams of the 20th Century, Volume 2. Bergland.kurt is my email. Let me know if you have questions, or if you'd like a free copy of the Pine Tar Baseball PDF. All the charts, all the instructions, absolutely free. Just ask me. All right. With all of that under our belt, thank you so much for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe. I need your subscriptions to keep the channel going, my friends. Have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.